A little bit of distance in the feet. Just relax the arms alongside the body. Imagine as you inhale, you're drawing that energy from the soles of your feet all the way up into your body this morning. And as you exhale, that breath is coming back down the body and out through the soles of the feet. Taking with it any limiting patterns, thoughts, stress, or tension. So we keep inhaling, bringing that lovely prana, that vitality in, and we're exhaling, letting go. Bringing your hands to your heart center, taking a moment for gratitude. It's very hard to feel stressed, anxious, all of those negative things when we bring gratitude into our mind and our body. Maybe that gratitude is getting on your mat this morning, doing something for you. We're going to step the feet together, maybe blink the eyes open softly a few times. Keeping the hands at the heart, we're going to bend into chair pose. And then inhale, bring the hands up, straighten the legs. Exhale, lower the arms, bringing them back to the heart. We bend back into chair pose. Take an inhale here. And then we exhale, reach the arms, lowering down. Back to your heart. Inhale at the heart center, bending into your chair. Exhale, reaching up. Step a little distance in the feet. We're going to move the right arm, taking a long circle, maybe following the gaze 3 times. Circling that shoulder. And then straight into the left, maybe following the arm with the gaze, 3 times. After your 3rd circle, both arms come up, and we exhale down, bending at the knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, 1 more. Exhale, hands back up to the center, to your heart. Making sure you're at the top of your mat, feet together, bring the arms alongside you, mountain pose. Let's inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, fold. Long spine. Step back into your version of plank, maybe knees on the ground to start. Lower down to your mat. Cobra pose, and then head into child's pose, sit back. Giving the head a little roll on your mat, like you're clearing that 3rd eye lens. Arms along. And then holding. Take an inhale and an exhale here. Spread your fingers, ground into your palms, tuck your toes, lift into your 1st down dog. Pushing the heels back. Inhale onto all 10 toes, push your toes into your mat. And exhale, lower. 2 more like this. 1 more. And then we're going to pedal the knees, but we're going to drop 1 knee, push back. Drop the other knee, push back. And then both knees dropping, hovering, pushing back. Taking a little bit of movement side to side, pushing into each hip in that down dog position. Holding, pushing back. Gazing forward, stepping, jumping to the top of your mat. Take your forward fold. We inhale, we rise up. We come back to our heart, we bend into our chair. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Top of the mat. Finding your flat back. Exhale. Step into plank. And lower down to your mat. Cobra when you're ready. And then we're coming straight into down dog. Push back. Take your right leg long, three-legged dog. Stepping, top of the mat. High lunge, bringing the arms up. We straighten that front leg, and then as we exhale, we cactus and bend the arms back. Inhale, we straighten, we reach the arms up. Exhale, we bend them back. One more, reach them up. Exhale, bend them back. Bring the hands to your heart. Exhale, squeeze them back. Inhale, draw them in. Exhale, peel them back. One more. Peeling those arms back. Reach them back up. And then frame that right foot. We're stepping back to plank. Take a breath here. And then lower down to your mat. Cobra and down dog, push back. We're squeezing that left leg back, three-legged dog. Stepping, top of the mat when ready. Bringing the arms high. Pushing back into that right heel. Inhale, we reach up, straighten that leg. Exhale, we cactus, bend that left leg. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale. One more here. And then exhale. Draw the arms in. Squeeze them back, chest high. Two more like this. Squeezing back. One more. Reach the arms back up. Frame your foot. We're stepping to the top of our mat. Forward fold. We rise up on that inhale. We're going to exhale into chair. Hands at the heart. We're taking a twist to our right knee. Left elbow down. We're inhaling center. We're going the other way. Coming back to center. That inhale brings us all the way up. And then we fold on our exhale, still at the top of our mat. We take that flat back, we fold. Step into plank. This time we're alternate knees, tapping the mat, left and right. Few more. Squeezing as we peel the knees back up. One more each side. We lower down to our mat. We breathe into our cobra. We peel back, down dog. We're taking that right leg back, three-legged dog. Stepping, top of the mat, high lunge. Again, we're straightening. We're bending. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more. Bring the palms to touch, elbows in. Exhale back. Two more like this. Have that movement in the upper back. One more. Palms touch, hands to the heart. We're taking a twist over our right knee to hold. If we feel too much in the legs, we can drop that back knee down. Make sure the head is not collapsing, the neck is long. Take another breath here. Gaze down to your right foot, Frame it, step into your plank. Alternate knees tapping the mat. A few more. Squeezing as you peel it back up. One more each side. And then lower down to your mat. Cobra. Down dog. Push back. Let's take that left leg long. Step, top of the mat. Bring the arms up. We're ready to straighten and bend. 2 more like this. Well done, everyone. Last one. Palms touch. We peel back. 2 more. Drawing in, peeling back. And we've got 1 more to do. We bring the palms together, ready for that twist over our left knee. Remember, there's always that option of dropping the right. Looking down at that left foot, we frame, we step into plank. This time we bring up the right leg, squeeze it up, step it back on the mat. Few more like this, left side, squeeze that leg, step it down. 2 more each side, left and right, and 1 more to do. Drop the knees down to your mat, sit back into your child's pose. You could take a rest here, or we're taking those 3 movements of lowering down to our mat, breathing into cobra, and peeling back. So remember, you could be holding, resting. If not, we have 2 more to do. Peeling back. 1 more. And then you're going to be holding your child's pose. Sitting back. We're coming into downward dog when ready. We're taking that right leg back, 3-legged dog. We're stepping to the top of our mat, high lunge, right foot. Bring the arms up. Bring the hands down to your heart center. We're taking the weight into the right leg and coming into warrior 3. So left leg goes long. We're going to lower our hands down to our mat or our block, and we're going to fold over our right leg. Draw that left knee in, squeeze it in, engage the core, and take that leg long. 2 more. Drawing in. Leg is long. 1 more. Leg is long. Inhale onto your fingertips, step that left leg back, come back into your high lunge, bringing up the arms, bending into that right knee. And then open warrior 2. Reach with your right hand, drop it down to your mat or your block, and take your left arm long. We're holding here, side angle. Taking another breath. Coming back into your warrior 2. Take your left hand around your lower back, maybe to the top of your thigh, maybe into the small of your back, and then flip your palm right side and reverse your warrior. Keep the legs as they are, bending into that right knee. Maybe looking up. Release your warrior, frame your right foot, step into plank. Option of a last vinyasa here, or it could be a rest in child's pose. And then we're all going to meet back in downward dog. We're taking that left leg back, three-legged dog. We're stepping into that left side, high lunge. And then we're bringing our hands to our heart for warrior three. So taking the weight into that left leg. Relaxing the shoulders. Planting hands to your block or your mat, folding to that left leg. Squeezing that right knee in on the inhale and exhale, leg is long. Again, squeeze it in. Leg is long. One more. Leg is long. We want to step that foot back to bring us back into that high lunge. And then we open for warrior two. We're going to reach left hand down to the ground or the block, right arm goes long. We hold our side angle. We come back up, warrior two. We're going to reach that right hand around our back, maybe to the thigh. We flip the palm left side and reverse. Think about opening into that chest area as well as the side body. We come back, reframe, left foot. We step back into plank. We're going to drop the knees wide as your mat, big toes together. Sit back, child's pose. Pick up the head and the arms, take a walk over to your right side, left hand on top of right, and drop the forehead back down. Think about bringing the chest towards your right knee. Picking up head and arms, take that over to your left side. Coming back to centre. Making your way into a table position, drawing the knees in, hands in line with the shoulders. Bring your left knee towards your left thumb, big toe side of the mat, and walk your right leg back. Now we're just going to stay on the hands or the fingertips for a moment. Option to kick back and draw that right heel towards the right glute. It's just an option. If we're not taking it, we're staying here, thinking about bringing that chest high. We've got a few more breaths. Let go of that foot if we had hold. And then we're going to walk down into our pigeon pose. Maybe making a pillow for the hands, resting the forehead. Holding here. Connecting back in with your breath. So can you make your breath even longer? Can you send it to those parts that might be feeling tight? To come out, roll onto your elbows, bring palms together or link the fingers, tuck the right toe back in and then step back into a forearm plank. If we need to drop the knees, we do so. We're going to think about taking the weight onto the left arm now so we can roll into a side plank. Our right arm is coming up. We could have the legs stacked or we could be dropping left knee down for that extra support. Imagine your right hand trying to reach the ceiling and you're peeling your left hip away from your yoga mat. We're going to roll back down into our forearm plank. Drop the knees, come back in to table. So ready for that other side. So think about now, right knee towards the right hand and the left leg is going back. We're staying on fingertips or hands, thinking about opening into the chest. We might be kicking back, drawing heel to the glute. So very much listening to your own body, as I tell you all the time. And it can feel quite different from day to day. Letting go of that heel if you took hold. And then we start that journey down to our mat, finding that position that feels good today. Maybe taking that support for the head. Coming into Kapotasana Pigeon. So a little bit of everything in today's class. We've moved a little quicker and we've slowed down. And quite often we need these slower practices, even more so in the month of December. So we're going to take another 2 breaths here. And then we make our way onto our forearms. So maybe palms together, maybe linking fingers. We think about tucking the toes on that left side so we can step into our forearm plank. We're going to roll onto our right arm. Left arm is going up. We might be stacking the feet. We might be dropping the right knee. Again, listen to your body. Think about peeling that right hip away from your yoga mat. Lower back down into that forearm plank. Drop the knees. Come into table. Tuck your toes. Come up to kneeling. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Comes back to either the heels or the lower back. So you decide, right arm is going up as well. So we could be looking up towards the ceiling, we could keep that chin tucked in. We sit down towards the glutes, particularly if our hand is on our heel. We inhale, we bring both arms up, pushing back into the hips. Take your right hand back to maybe the lower back or the right heel. Left arm is reaching up. We sit back to the glutes. You might want your block just in front of you now. We're going to relax the toes. We're going to bring the hands behind the back. We're going to pull the arms back. And then as we exhale, we're going to drop down either to our block or our mat. And think about pulling those shoulders back. So soften the toes. Keep squeezing those shoulders. When you're ready, release the arms and come back. Make your way onto your mat on your tummy, so all the way down. We're going to take the left arm out alongside us in line with our left shoulder. Palm is facing downwards. Use your right hand to push you onto your left hip, left ear on the mat, and maybe you're going to take your right leg back for a lovely twist. You can always prop your head with something if it doesn't feel okay. We're going to hold here and breathe. Take a roll back to centre, chin is to the mat. Bring that left arm in and the right arm out now. Use your hand to push you onto your right hip, right ear, maybe taking that top leg back. Trying to relax that left shoulder so you're not holding it up, you're dropping it down. Feeling that energy flow into the whole of the spine. Taking that roll back to centre, chin to the mat, tuck the hands under the shoulders, push yourself up and back into a child's pose. Maybe arms are long, maybe they're now alongside the legs, letting the shoulders go. Ready, take a roll back up. You can stay kneeling or cross your legs. We're going to take an inhale in, reaching the arms up. Hold on to the left wrist, move over to the right. Come back to centre, hold on to the right wrist and move over to your left. Reach both arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart for 3 long breaths. And once again, maybe coming back to that gratitude. And on that last breath, take the inhale through the nose and the exhale through the mouth. Namaste, everyone. Thank you.